Yeah. Damn. Yeah. The city owes us. The city wakes up on backs and never thanks. Clean floors, cooked meals, night shifts, empty tanks. A nurse rides home with her shoes worn thin. A driver starts early just to lose again. They clap for the workers when the cameras arrive and raise the rent where those same workers live. Tell me what kind of future needs our labor every day, but treats our children like they stand in the way. Not asking for a favor, not begging for a seat, just room for the people who keep the city breathing. The city owes us more than a speech, more than a slogan. Nobody can eat. Give us a roof that the rain can't own. Give us a chance to stay where we've grown. The city owes us. Let the answer come clear. You can't build tomorrow by pushing people from here. They love our music when the weekend feels alive. Love our food, our style, our rhythm, our drive. But when our names show up on the housing form, suddenly our presence is a problem to reform. They want the culture with the people removed. Want the color on the wall, not the families in the room. Want the story cleaned up, want the pain made soft. Want the keys we carry to be quietly lost. That ain't growth, that's a theft with a view. A polished little plan where the poor get moved. Who cooked the meals? Who swept the halls? Who held this place before the money called? Yeah, we are not the shadow under someone else's shine. We are names with history, with elders with time. We are not against change. We are against erasure, against the locked door, called a better neighborhood, against the promise that never reaches our hands, against the skyline growing while the ground forgets its man. So let this drum line put the question in the air: who gets to belong when the prophet gets there? The city owes us more than a speech, more than a slogan. Nobody can eat. Give us a roof that the rain can't own. Give us a chance to stay where we grown. The city owes us. Let the answer come clear. You can't build tomorrow by pushing people from here. No pity in the chorus, no shame in the need. The city owes the workers more than watching them bleed. We held this place up. Yeah, now let us live. Yeah. 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 They cut the music. Yeah. They cut the music from the school downstairs. Said the budget got tight like the children should care. Took the drums from the room, took the paint from the shelf. Then asked why the young ones do not dream for themselves. A boy tapped rhythms on the lunchroom tray. A girl wrote verses on the back of the day. No stage, no speakers, no polished little plan. Still the sound found life in the palm of a hand. You can cut the program, you can lock the room, but a voice under pressure will find its own tune. They cut the music, but not the song. They closed the room, but the beat moved on. They took the lesson, but the children still knew. When the world gets heavy, make the rhythm tell true. They cut the music, but hear this clear: you can't view the future that was born to be heard. They keep finding money for another locked gate, another hard rule, another reason to wait. But when a child needs color, needs sound, needs space, everybody looks away like joy is a waste. Do not call it extra, do not call it small. Art kept some children from losing it all. A melody can hold what a mouth cannot say. A rhyme can give a young heart somewhere safe to place pain. They fear what grows when expression gets free, because a thinking child is harder to deceive. Give them the drum, give them the page,
Give them a voice before they inherit rage.
I have seen a quiet kid become brave on beats. Seen the whole class listen when one truth found speech. Seen grief turn rhythm, seen shame turn line. Seen a child stand taller after naming what was inside. That is not a hobby, that is how hope learns. That is how a closed off spirit finds a place to turn. So when they cut the music, they cut more than sound. They cut a bridge before the young could cross out. But still the tables knock, still the tables knock. Still the pencils drawn, still the pencils drawn. Still the voices gather, till the next world comes.
They cut the music,
But not the song,
they closed the room.
but the beat moved on.
They took the lesson,
But the children still knew, when the world gets heavy, make the rhythm tell
they
true.
cut the music.
But hear this clear,
You can't view the future.
that was born to be heard.
Let the young ones write, let the young ones lead. A song can grow
Where the system planning need.
They cut the music, they cut the music.
The children became the sound. Yeah. That's what winners. A good life doesn't shout. I call it winning. Yeah. I used to think success was visible, something everybody saw. The louder all the praise became, the more I thought I had it all. Then I watched a quiet person keep their word when no one knew. That taught me more about real value than the things I tried to prove. Some people speak in promises, then disappear when effort starts. Some never make announcements, they just show you who they are.
A good life doesn't shout, it shows up and holds out.
It knows who deserves your love and what to live without.
A good life doesn't shout,
It ain't scared of missing out. When your heart can finally rest, that's what winning's all about. I know people rich in numbers who can't rest inside themselves. I know people carrying little who would still give something else. Some wins leave you feeling empty, some losses clear your sight. I stopped asking who looked better, started asking what felt right. Now I measure wealth and freedom in the promise that gets kept, in the kind of honest laughter that requires no respect. Call it small or call it simple,
I call it mine.
I can meet the man I'll become without
Lowering my eyes.
the people I keep near me never ask me to perform. They don't only love the version that looks polished, proud and strong. They can tell me when I'm drifting, they can sip with what is real. That kind of bond is worth much more than anything designed to gleam. I still want a fuller future, I still work for what I need, but I won't starve the life I have just to feed another dream. Enough is not surrender, and calm is not defeat. You can want a greater future without losing what you need. You can build without becoming someone you no longer know. You can rise without forgetting who was with you when it was slow.
Life doesn't shout, it shows up and holds out.
It knows who deserves your love and what to live without.
A good life doesn't shout,
It gives more than it counts. When your life can finally breathe, that's what winning's all about. I call it winning. When my life
can finally breathe.
Yeah. Little boy got a question that no child should ask. Why I gotta look harmless when I'm walking to class? Teacher got a tight smile trying to stretch one page. Whole room full of bright minds learning word with age. They deserve more than warnings, more than rules for the street, more than drills in the hallway, more than fear on repeat. Before they learn suspicion, before they hope gets trained, let them learn they got a future nobody gets to claim. A child is not a threat, a dream is not a crime. Stop making them grow up before they time. Don't teach them fear, teach them their names. Give them the books, don't give them blame. Let them stand tall or the world gets near. Give them a reason not to learn fear. Don't teach them fear, don't dim that flame. They are not the problem, they are why we came. They cut the music, cut the meals, cut the hours, cut the care, then act surprised when the pain shows up everywhere. You can't starve a future, then judge how it survives. Can't lock every doorway, then ask why anger rises. I seen genius in a child who was never called gifted. Seen courage in the girl who kept the whole house lifted. They don't need speeches from a stage too far to fill. They need safe ways home and the promise that is real. Not later, not someday, not after another name becomes a warning. Now, let the young ones draw a world we were never allowed to see. Let them question every rule that was written to keep them weak. Let them read about themselves without shame on every page. Let the lesson be justice, not how to swallow rage. And when they ask us why the grown folks stayed so long, tell them fear had a system but the people had a song. Tell them we were tired but we still made it clear we did not fight this hard to teach another child fear. Don't teach them fear, teach them their names. Give them the books, don't give them blame. Let them stand tall or the world gets near. Give them a reason not to learn fear. Don't teach them fear, don't dim that flame. They are not the problem, they are why we came. No child should inherit the weight we had to bear. Give them tomorrow before the world gets there. Don't teach them fear, teach them they matter. Don't teach them fear, teach them they matter. Don't teach them fear, don't dim that flame. They are not the problem, they are why we came. No child should inherit the weight we had to bear. Give them tomorrow before the world gets there. Don't teach them fear, teach them they matter. Don't teach them fear, teach them they matter. Yeah. Yeah. I thought the next win would quiet the past, that reaching the dream would make healing come fast. I carried that thought through each lesson I learned. Believe in peace waited wherever I earned. Then everything changed but the ache stayed familiar. The praise became louder, the truth became clearer. A name can grow stronger but life can improve, while something inside still has nothing to prove. I knew how to work, how to carry the strain, how to turn disappointment into something I gained. But skill is not healing and progress alone cannot make every part of a person feel whole. That truth hit deeper than losing that done. I had reached what I wanted and still had to run from feelings I buried beneath being driven, from wounds I kept calling the price of ambition. I won what I wanted, it was not what I needed. What winning could not fix, I finally had to feel. No title makes a no warm, no title makes a no warm any less real. I stopped confusing motion with being released. What winning could not fix, I made with I used to stay busy whenever pain spoke, turn every hard memory into another goal. As long as I moved, I could call myself free, never asking what all that escaping would mean. I became dependable, measured and calm, the one who stayed steady when everything turned. But strength without truth has a dangerous side. It teaches the heart how to suffer with pride. So I stopped making progress my reason to hide. Stop treating emotion like weakness inside. I gave every feeling the space to be named without letting it rule me or carry the blame. Some hurt needed patience, some needed release, some needed forgiveness that never brought peace. Some answers arrived when I quit asking why and accepted that healing takes more than a rise. I could win every battle, still on my self-care. I can stand above the pain and still find it there. Yeah. Now I do not ask success to make me complete or measure my worth by the people I reach. I value the work, but I know what it is. A part of my life, not the whole of my spirit. I can honor the hunger that carry me far without letting achievement decide who we are. I can look at the past without living inside it. Speak of the damage without being defined by it. That kind of courage feels different to me. Less like control, more like learning to breathe. No need to perform like the hurt disappeared. I can carry my strength and acknowledge the fear. The man I became did not come from the praise. He came from returning to what he had saved. A heart still capable of meaning and trust. A life that was more than succeeding because what winning could not fix, I finally had to feel. No title makes an old wound. No title makes an old wound any less real. I stopped confusing motion with being released. What winning could not fix, I met with honesty. What winning could not fix no longer runs my life. I do not need another win. I need another win to prove that I survived. I kept the strength I earned. I kept the strength I earned, but left the weight behind. What winning could not fix, I healed without disguise. Yeah. Oh, winning changed my life. Truth changed me. Yeah. Everybody made it home. No bad news broke the calm. For one night we were home. Everybody made it home. No one had to act too strong. No one carried grief alone. I could breathe and let it go. Everybody we learned early how a silence could turn heavy without warning. How a smile could hold a secret till it disappeared by morning. So tonight I count the voices, not the praise, not what we own. Every person that I love found a way to make it home. Let the world keep running. We can let it pass tonight. Yeah. Nothing missing in this moment. Nothing asking us to fight. We have all been called unshaken by the ones who never knew how much strength it took to soften after all we carried through. Now the laughter lands much deeper, cause we know what it survived. We don't need a grand occasion, just the fact we're all alive. No speeches for the moment, no promises to prove, just familiar voices breathing, and the weight inside me move. Funny how the thing we wanted was this simple all along. One safe night, one honest feeling. Everybody made it home. No bad news broke the calm. For one night we were whole. Everybody made it home. Let the world keep wanting more. We got what we needed most. I could breathe and let it go. Everybody made it home. Everybody made it home. I learned to read the good for signs of change. Enjoy a little, still prepared for pain. I called it wisdom, called it staying sharp. But fear can sound like sense inside the heart. I kept a little distance from the best, so losing it could never take the rest. That habit got me safely through the worst, then followed me when danger had dispersed. I knew how to endure, how not to bend, how to expect an ending at the start. Survival gave me everything it had, a steady pulse when every choice looked bad. But what protects you in a wounded time can keep you guarded long beyond the fight. I owe respect to how I made it through. I just refuse to let it shape the view. The strength that kept me breathing still belongs. The fear that came beside it can't move on.
I was made for more than survival, more than one hand, ready for goodbye. I can keep the strength that brought me through, without letting fear decide my life. I do not need a war to feel alive. I do not need pain to tell me what is true. Survival taught me how to make it out. Now I am learning how to live it too.
I thought relief would make me lose my edge, that trust was just a promise with a debt. So every kindness had to pass a test, and every open heart met my defense. But not every hand is reaching for control. Not every bond demands a piece of soul. Some people stay when staying brings no gain, and keep their care consistent through the strain. I had to learn that peace is not a trap, and joy is not a weakness in the plan. A quiet day does not predict the loss. A tender answer does not make me soft. That lesson took a different kind of nerve, to welcome something good without reserve, to let affection reach me where I stood, without demanding proof that it was good. I did not drop the wisdom I had earned. I changed the way I used what I had learned. Awareness stayed, but panic lost its place. I kept the lesson, not the old reflex. Keep the wisdom, lose the fear. What once protected me does not lead me here. Yeah, now I can hear the old alarm begin, and ask if anything is truly wrong. Fear gets a voice, but not the final word. I check the truth before I move along. I will not shame the ways that got me through. They did their job, they simply outlived their use. There is a strength in knowing fights can end, and letting joy arrive without a test. I want a life where love is not delayed, where every good thing is not watched for change, where being careful does not mean withdrawn, and calm is not a warning dressed as calm. I kept the edge that helped me hold my ground. I only stopped believing it was home. The hardest thing was never standing tall. It was believing I deserved it all. The peace, the love, the life beyond the trial. Not merely making it, but staying for a while.
I was made for more than survival, more than one hand, ready for goodbye. I can keep the strength that brought me through, without letting fear decide my life. I do not need a war to feel alive. I do not need pain to tell me what is true. Survival taught me how to make it out. Now I am learning how to live it too. More than bracing, more than doubt, more than keeping every feeling out. Survival brought me to this side. Now I wanna feel alive. I do not reject the man who learned to survive.
I let him rest.
Yeah. They put a number on a person and call the problem solved. They put a number on a person and called the problem solved. Paper walls, paper names, long lines, tired faces. Everybody got a file, nobody got a weigh-in. A woman brings 3 letters, all stamped and all denied. She worked more hours this month in the office, stayed alive. They say, come back Monday. Monday says the same. Another form missing, another rule change. How many doors can close before a person breaks? How much proof do you need to believe somebody aches? They don't hear hunger when the printer talks. They don't see people through the paper wall. Paper wall, we can hear you talking. Paper wall, but the people keep knocking. You can stamp deny, you can delay the call, but you can't hide the human behind paper walls. Paper walls. Hey. We need real answers, not paper walls. proof folded in his hand, still treated like a burden for needing room to stand. They built the maze so deep that blame gets lost inside, then ask why people shout when no one hears them cry. This is not confusion, this is how it's made. A system moves slow when the poor ones have to wait, fast when it collects, slow when it repairs, fluent in punishment, silent when it cares. We are not case numbers, we are not loose change, we are names with people waiting on our names.
No more circles,
No more vanished calls,
no more mercy.
hidden behind paper walls. If the law has a heart, let it beat where we can feel it. If the promise has a spine, let the broken finally see it. Don't tell us to be patient while the table gets cleared. Don't tell us help is coming if it never comes near. We don't need speeches with clean hands and cold smiles. We need doors that open before hope loses miles. And if this verse is evidence, let the record show people asked for fairness long before anger had to grow.
Paper walls, we can hear you talking. Paper walls, but the people keep knocking. You can step denied, you can delay the call, but you can't hide the human behind paper walls. Paper walls. We need real answers, not paper walls. Tear down the maze, let the name stand tall. No life should disappear behind paper walls.
A file can't feel, a person can.
Would it win it? Yeah. Would it win it? Give you if you lost yourself to get it? I used to count my progress by how many people knew. Then I met some quiet people who meant every word they said. They never needed to look important, never needed to be praised. They had peace behind their choices and could look themselves in the face to change the way I saw success and what a full life means. Some people on the brightest image still can't live inside the scene. A good life don't shout, it keeps its people close. It gives without a witness and it knows when to let go. A good life don't shout, it don't beg to turn head. If I can live with who I am, I got more than success. I seen one that turned to hunger, then forget what it was for. Seen a man getting every number, still convinced he needed more. Some wins leave you divided, some losses clear your view. I stopped asking what looked bigger, started asking what stayed true. Now I measure wealth by freedom, by a promise someone keeps, by the kind of honest laughter that lets everybody breathe. Enough can still be honest, and calm can still be strong. You can want tomorrow better without hating where you are. I still wanna why the future still at work I mean to do, but I won't starve what keeps me human for a life that won't feel true. I can build without becoming someone I no longer know. I can grow without forgetting what was already worth holding. A good life don't shout, it can breathe without applause. It knows enough can still be plenty, and love don't keep a score. A good life don't shout, it don't beg to turn head. If I can live with who I am, I got more than success. Let them call it ordinary, I call it a life I can keep. Let them call it ordinary, I call it a life I can keep. Yeah. Yeah. The heat never came, but the invoice did. Grandma slept wrapped up, trying not to wake the kids. Window sill cracked, coast slipping through. Landlord said Monday, then Monday moved too. A little girl asked why breath made smoke. Mother smiled soft, but the smile almost broke. Nobody should learn winter from the inside. Nobody should pray for warmth to arrive. Cold is not weather when the fix gets delayed. Cold as a signature. Cold can be made. The heat never came, the bill came fast. Small bodies under blankets trying to make it last. The heat never came, the answers stayed thin. They called it a problem, we called it living within. The heat never came, let the whole truth burn.
No child should need love just to stay warm.
He worked all evening in the kitchen full of steam, then came back home where the walls felt mean. She paid what she could, kept a notice in the drawer. Every red line threatening a little bit more. They say file a complaint, complaint takes weeks. The code does not wait for a system to speak. They say use a space heater, that bill climbs higher. Poor folks get blamed for needing small fire. This is not comfort, this is health on the line. This a body getting punished for a building's crime.
No more waiting,
no more soon,
no more soon. No more children sleeping cold in rented rooms.
Yeah. Neighbors brought coats, somebody brought tea. Somebody checked the elder on the third floor key. That is not charity, that is people holding ground, doing what the office should have figured out. I have seen whole families make courage out of lack. Seen fathers tape windows with their shoulders bent back. Seen mothers turn worry into one more joke, because children need calm when the heating pipes choke. Do not pray survival while the furnace stays dead. Do not send warm words where repair should have been. If a home can be rented, it should be safe to keep. A roof is not enough when the cold is not sleep.
The heat never came,
the bill came fast.
Small bodies under blankets trying to make it last. The heat never came,
the answer stayed thin. They called it a problem,
we called it living within. The heat never came,
let the whole truth burn.
No child should need love just to stay warm.
Fix what is broken, answer every name. A home without heat is a promise and shame.
The heat never came.
Oh, the people brought fire. Yeah, the water came brown before the truth came out. Mother let it run, still carried that doubt. Baby had a cough that the doctor could not name. Old man said I'm fine, but his hand shook the same. They sent a notice with careful little words, said the levels look normal, said concerns were being heard. But none of their children had to drink that line. None of their families had to boil peace of mind.
Do not send a speech, do not send delay. Send clean water where the children stay. The water came brown,
the answer came late. They knew what was leaking through the pipes of this place.
Clean water now,
no slogan, no plan. You can't wash guilt from a poisoned hand.
The water came brown,
let the whole truth show.
A basic human right should not depend on where you grow.
Yeah. They tested our patience more than they tested the line. Held another meeting while the sickness took time. Said we understand what the calm of the safe, but understanding means little when the damage has a taste. A teacher kept bottles for the kids after class. A neighbor filled jugs for the elders who could not ask. Nobody called them heroes, nobody made a scene. They just did what leadership failed to make clean. Do not praise the people for surviving neglect. Repair what was broken, give the children respect. Every child deserves a glass that does not come with fear. Every home deserves an answer that arrives while people are here. So let the bass hit low for the warnings they ignored, for the calls left waiting, for the knocks at the door, for the mothers who were told they were worrying too much. For the fathers buying filters with the paycheck already crushed. This is not one pipe, this is who gets believed, who gets fast repair, who gets told to wait and breathe, who gets clean mornings, who gets rust in the cup, who gets called impatient for finally speaking up. We are not asking luxury,
we are asking life.
No child should learn caution before taking one sip at night.
The water came brown,
the answer came late. They knew what was leaking through the pipes of this place.
Clean water now,
no slogan, no plan. You can't wash guilt from a poisoned hand.
The water came brown, let the whole truth show. A basic human right should not depend on where you grow.
No more waiting,
no more waiting,
no more quiet heart.
Clean water now,
in every house, every part.
The water came brown. People came louder.
Yeah. They said it never. Yeah. They said it never happened. To the rhythm took the stand, to the drumline brought the witness, and the mic became a hand that cleaned the page by morning. But the people knew the names. Every quiet disappearance left a mark beneath the frame. I write for the worker with the bruise under his sleeve, for the child who learned caution before learning how to dream, for the mother at the hearing trying not to lose a voice, for the ones who had a story but were never given choice. If they bury the paper, put the truth in the sound. If they close every window, let the bass carry out. The record remembers, the record won't lie. What they tried to cover still returns on time. The record remembers every name they let fall. When the people tell the story, it belongs to us all. The record remembers, let it spin, let it speak. What the system tried to silence, found a rhythm in the street. Yeah. They can dress up a headline, make the blame look clean, turn a living human into something on the screen. They can quote 3 officials, leave the neighbors unheard, call a lifetime complicated with the cold little word. But we got grandmothers who remember every door. We got night shift fathers who can tell you what they saw. We got teachers saving notes that the budget tried to kill. We got young ones making art out of everything they feel. This ain't rumor, this is witness with the snare. This ain't anger for attention, this is evidence with air. Put the names in the rhythm, put the dates in the rhyme. Let the record hold the memory they keep trying to deny. I do not write to decorate the pain. I write because forgetting is a second kind of change. I write because the powerful depend on time moving fast. They trust the world to turn away before the hurt can last. So every bar becomes a marker, every hook becomes a sign, every beat becomes a witness with a backbone and a spine. And when the children ask us how we answered what we knew, let them hear the full track play and know we told the truth. The record remembers, the record won't lie. What they tried to cover still returns on time. The record remembers every name they let fall. When the people tell the story, it belongs to us all. The record remembers, let it spin, let it speak. What the system tried to silence, found a rhythm in the street. No file can erase it, no speech can make it small. The record keeps the people when the people make the call. Play it again. Somebody needs to know. Yeah.
Freedom at a price tag.
Yeah. Judge read a number before the facts got room. One man walked out, one man sat through noon. Same charge, same night, different family means. One had money waiting, one had pockets lean. His mother called cousins, called churches, called friends. Everybody gave something, still could not make the end. And every hour waiting made the damage spread. Lost shift, lost check, more worry in the bed.
Do not call it justice if the door has a fee. Do not call it equal when the poor cannot leave.
Freedom had a price tag, justice check to pay. 2 men faced the same night, only one went home that day.
Freedom had a price tag.
Hear the people ask, if the law is really fair,
Why it weighed a poor man last.
Freedom had a price tag. That ain't justice clean, that is money in the middle of what right should mean. They said take the plea, you can see your child sooner. Pressure in the suit made the wrong choice smoother. Truth gets tired when the clock gets cruel. Hungry people bargain with a broken rule. He had not been proven, he had only been priced. And the number on the paper took a week from his life. A job stopped calling, the landlord moved cold. A little boy kept asking when his father coming home. This is how a system makes confession out of fear, makes the innocence smaller till the answer disappears.
A cell should not be a bill collector. A court should not ask who can afford to be heard.
This is not about excusing what a person has done. This is asking why the scale tilts away from some. Why wealth gets patience, counsel, time and space, while poverty gets hurried through a narrow little gate. If guilt must answer, let the answer come true. But do not sell freedom before the case moves. Do not turn a paycheck into somebody's key. Do not make a cage out of being in need. So let the drumline mark it for the names capital O. Alright, it's not alright if you have to buy it all. Freedom at a price tag, justice check the pay. Two men face the same night, only one went home that day. Freedom at a price tag, hear the people ask if the law is really fair. Why it weigh a poor man last? Freedom at a price tag, that ain't justice clean. That is money in the middle of where I should mean. No more paid exits, no more hidden cost. A poor man's time should not be treated as lost. Freedom at a price tag. We read the receipt. Yeah. Bus still comes late. The bus still comes late. But the clock don't care. Boss man checks the minute, not the reason you were there. Mother leaves before dawn with a lunch wrapped tight. Praise the route, don't fail her for the third straight night. One delay means warning, two delays means right up. Three delays means rent starts looking like a fight club. They tell her plan better like she owns the road. Like the system ain't heavy on the ones who carry loads. Time ain't equal when the route ain't fair. Some people buy hours, some people wait there. The bus still comes late. The bills don't wait. The child still needs shoes. The job still locks the gate. Tell me who pays when the line breaks down. The ones with the least lose the most in this town. The bus still comes late, but the blame comes fast. They build every problem, then punish who comes last. A boy misses breakfast because the ride got slow. Teacher marks him absent like the reason don't show. A nurse gets docked for a shift she tried to make. A father loses hours over somebody else's delay. That is how the poor get charged for the air. Not just money, every minute disappears. Waiting at the stop, waiting on the call, waiting for repairs that were promised in the fall. Waiting for a chance that keeps moving down the line. Waiting while the rich call patience a sign. Don't call it failure, call it design. A broken route can still alive one day at a time. Yeah, there is power in the people who still make it through, who clock in tired and do what they came to do, who raise whole families on schedules that betray them, who get blamed for the cracks in the roads that delayed them. So let the beat hit heavy for the time they stole, for every missed chance that nobody controlled, for every worker told they should have tried more. While the doors closed early and the rain found the floor. This is not complaining, this is how truth lands. A late bus can be a law written without hands. The bus still comes late, the bills don't wait. The child still needs shoes. The job still locks the gate. Tell me who pays when the line breaks down. The ones with the least lose the most in this town. The bus still comes late, but the blame comes fast. They build every problem, then punish who comes last. No more stolen hours, no more quiet calls. Time belongs to people, not just people who can afford the loss. The bus still comes late, but so does the truth. Hunger Hunger got loud when the cupboards got thin. Mama made jokes so the worry stayed hidden. 3 kids listening to the same pot boil, learning love can stretch even when the money spoils. She gave us courage with the smaller plate. Smile like fullness was a choice she made. But the child knows silence when the grown folks pause. Knows the kind of tie that does not need words.
This is not weakness. This is not shame. This is what happens
when the price outruns the wage.
Hunger got loud.
The city had to hear. No more quiet pain disappearing year by year.
Hunger got loud.
No hiding what it means. A child should never bargain with the basic human needs.
Hunger got loud.
Let the answer come now. You can mute the poor, but you cannot mute a crowd.
Hunger got loud.
Yeah, they call it assistance, like it came from their grace. Like the workers did not earn every bite on that plate. Like the hands that clean floors, drive routes, cook meals. Should be grateful for crumbs from a system that steals. I have seen fathers skip lunch with a grin. Say I ate early when the truth sits thin. Seen grandmothers count portions like they count old prayers, making everybody full before they know she was scared. Do not praise resilience while the line gets long. Fix what made survival sound like a song.
Food is not a favor, bread is not a prize. No child should sleep with tomorrow in their eyes.
Yeah, so when the chorus hits, let it carry every name. They learn to hide need like need was blame. Let it carry every worker with the double shift back. Every elder choosing medicine or something in the bag. Let it carry every teacher who kept snacks in the drawer. Because learning gets harder when the body keeps score. This is not a request, raps off of the room. This is the sound of people taking hunger out of the gloom. And once a truth like that gets rhythm in its bones, it does not go quiet, it does not go home.
Hunger got loud.
The city had to hear. No more quiet pain disappearing year by year.
Hunger got loud.
No hiding what it means. A child should never bargain with the basic human needs.
Hunger got loud.
Let the answer come now. You can mute the poor, but you cannot mute a crowd.
Hunger got loud.
No shame in the asking. No shame in the need.
The shame is a system that watches people bleed. A quiet stomach
Still tells the truth. Now the truth got loud.
Hunger got loud.
Yeah, the map was drawn wrong. Yeah. The map was drawn wrong before my name got written. Before my mother signed forms, before the lights went missing. They marked one side working, marked one side waste. Then acted like the struggle just appeared in this place. Schools got less, but the blame got more. Clinics sat far, but the hurt stayed close. A child learns early what the lines decide. Which dreams get funded, which dreams must survive.
Do not call it chance. Do not call it fate.
Somebody drew the border, somebody locked the gate.
The map was drawn wrong.
We still found a way.
They colored us out, but we learned to name the pain.
The map, the map, the map.
Ooh, the map was drawn wrong.
That truth stands strong.
You can blame the people or admit what you built all along.
The map, the map, the map.
Ooh,
yeah.
The map was drawn wrong.
Now the whole truth shows. A line on paper can wound more than stone. Yeah. They ask why the young ones sound heavy when they speak. Why the hope got guarded, why the future feels steep. Look at where the jobs went, look at where the care stopped. Look at who gets watched when the siren lights drop. Look at who gets patience, look at who gets forced. Look at who gets chances, who gets caught. A place is not broken because the people fail. A place gets broken when the promise gets withheld. Still they write reports with the people left out, then call it research when they never came around.
Lines were drawn, names were moved, pain was planned.
Then call the truth. But the line cannot erase what the elders passed down. Could not stop the rhythm from moving through the town. Could not keep the children from asking what they see. Could not make us grateful for a smaller kind of free. Now we point to the pattern with a voice made plain. This was not an accident, this was not our shame. And every beat that knocks is a marker on the wall. We were never the problem, we were named.
After the fall, the map was drawn wrong. We still found the way, they colored us out, but we learned to name the pain. The map, the map, the map. Oh, the map was drawn wrong. That truth stands strong. You can blame the people or admit what you built all along. The map, the map, the map. Oh, the map was drawn wrong. Now the whole truth shows. A line on paper can wound more than stone. We draw the promise, repair what was denied. A future is not justice if it leaves the same line. The map was drawn wrong, but we know where we belong.
Yeah. Yeah. They come with the cameras when the damage looks loud. Stand near the mother, speak soft for the crowd. Promise new answers with a careful little face. Then the vans pull off and we still hold the place. Same broken ceiling, same children in line. Same tired father trying not to lose time. My speech sounds warm when the lights stay bright, but promises get colder by the second night. Don't praise our strength just to leave us in need. Don't feel my pain, then call that relief. After the cameras leave, the work still stays. After the speeches fade, we still face the days. You saw one moment, we lived the whole thing. Don't bring a microphone if you won't bring change. After the cameras leave, remember what you saw. A wound is still a wound. When the crowd moves on, they know our names when the story looks clean, but not when the form comes back with denied on the screen. They know our faces when the picture can't sell, but not when the heat shuts off and nobody can tell. We don't need sorrow wrapped in good intent. We need the roof fixed, need the bill made sense, need the school kept open, need the clinic in reach, need less performance and more people who teach. Because pity has a season, need has a spine, and hunger don't vanish when it leaves prime time. Do not make us symbols, do not make us proof. Stand with the people after they stop filming you. The strongest ones I know never asked to be strong. They just had no choice when the help took too long. They turned kitchens into shelters, turned corners into care, turned one small bag of food into enough to share. So when you tell the world how brave these people are, ask who made bravery the price of getting far. Ask why every rescue comes late and leaves fast. Ask why the poor have to survive for the cast. After the cameras leave, the work still stays. After the speeches fade, we still face the days. You saw one moment, we lived the whole thing. Don't bring a microphone if you won't bring change. After the cameras leave, remember what you saw. A wound is still a wound. When the crowd moves on, no more pretty words with no answer underneath. Stand here when it's quiet. Stand here when we bleed. After the cameras leave, we still need justice. Yeah. It's gang. Yeah. We kept each other alive. Woo. Yeah. The clinic closed early, but the fever stayed late. Mama checked the bottle, then she checked the date. Half a dose left in the rent due soon. Praying on a chair in the two-bowl room. They told her call tomorrow. Tomorrow said wait. Pain don't read calendars. Pain don't negotiate. A child should not learn to help his office hours, or that being poor makes sickness hit harder. The same bad luck. This is policy with T. This ain't one family. This is out of pressure speaks. The clinic closed early. The line stayed long. The medicine costs more than a week gone wrong. Tell me who heals when the door stays shut. Tell me who pays when breathing costs too much. The clinic closed early, but the pain stayed clear. A body is not a bill. A life should not disappear. An old man cut his pill just to make them last. Said he felt fine, but his walk got fast. The sister skipped treatment for the grocery run. Said the children eat first when the money gets done. They call it choice when the choices are trapped. Call it personal when the whole thing is mapped. The poor get told to manage and pray, while the rich get care before the herd has a name. I seen strong people hide a week of breath, not scared of the illness, scared of the dead. No child should wait. No elder should choose. No mother should bargain with the body she could lose. For the ones in pain, for the workers coughing through another shift again, for the nurse who stays late with her own bills due, still giving somebody else what she barely gets to. Let the brass cry low for the rooms they close, for the names turn numbers in the system grown cold. We are not asking luxury, we are asking care. A nation with money should know how to share. And when they ask why the people sound severe, tell them help came late for too many years. The clinic closed early, the line stayed long. The medicine costs more than a week gone wrong. Tell me who heals when the door stays shut. Tell me who pays when breathing costs too much. The clinic closed early, but the pain stayed clear. A body is not a bill. A life should not disappear. No more locked doors where mercy should be. No more price tag on the right to breathe. Clinic closed early. We kept each other alive. Closed early. The rent ate first. The rent ate first. Yeah. The rent ate first. Yeah. The rent ate first. Before the morning did, before the school shoes, before the medicine, before the light stayed on without a warning blink, before my mother had a quiet hour to think. She checked the envelope, then checked it twice. Same hard math, different sacrifice. She made a meal stretch like a promise under strain. Fed us hope and never served us shame. They call it market rate. We call it choosing pain. They call it moving forward. We call it losing names. The rent ate first. The people came last. How you build a future on a family's past? The rent ate first. The table got thin. They call it a price, we call it closing in. No shame on the mother. No shame on the child. Shame on the ones who made survival this wild. Yeah. A man can work honest and still fall behind. That ain't bad character, that's a broken design. A woman can clean houses she can never afford, then get told she should be grateful for a key in the floor. They love the skyline when it touches the clouds, but not the tied hands that kept the whole thing proud. They want the labor, but not the living near. Want the city polished till the workers disappear. And every notice with a deadline printed clean has a family behind it, trying not to come apart at the seams. Do not call it normal. Do not call it fair. A home should not vanish while the people still care. I have seen children learn the cost of staying young. Seen fathers hide the panic at the tip of their tongue. See mothers turn the last light off and whisper through the dark, we made it one more day. Like that alone was art. This is not a sob story, this is rent with teeth. This is love doing battle with a cold receipt. This is why the drum is heavy when the chorus comes in, because the roof is not a luxury. It is where a life begins. The rent ate first, the people came last. How you build a future on a family's past? The rent ate first, the table got thin. They call it a price, we call it closing in. No shame on the mother, no shame on the child, shame on the ones who made survival this wild. Yeah, give us room to breathe, give us room to breathe, give us room to stay. A home is not a favor, they can price away. The rent ate first, but it never ate our night. Yeah. They call it progress. They call it progress when the old doors close. Paint the same paint white and sell it back for gold. Yeah. They call it safer when the poor move out. Same walls, new locks, same hunger price down south. Mama kept 3 jobs just to keep one key. Now a letter on the table says we got to leave. Tell me how a home turns into someone's plan. Tell me how a lifetime gets erased by one man. They do not see the birthdays, they do not hear the prayers. They only see the number. When the number clears, they call it progress. We call it pushed away. They call it business. We call it losing names. You can change the sign, you can shine the floor, but you can't price the people out of what they built before. They call it progress. We know what it takes. A city has no future when it sells its heart away. The woman at the window knew everybody's child. Fed 3 extra plates when the month got wild. The man downstairs fixed every broken hinge. Now they both get letters like they never lived within. They made the place valuable for years, nobody counted. Then got called a problem when the prophet finally found it. That ain't renewal, that's removal in the suit. A clean little slogan with a dirty little truth. Don't call it new if it buries the living. Don't call it growth if the roots go missing. We are not against tomorrow, we are against being erased. Against a city with no memory and a smile on its face. Against a plan that needs our labor but not our children near. Against the future built by making working people disappear. So let the record carry what the brochure never says. Who held the roofs together, who paid in sweat and debt. You can clear the rooms, but you cannot clear the claim. Every place they try to polish still remembers who remain. They call it progress, we call it pushed away. They call it business, we call it losing names. You can change the sign, you can shine the flow, but you can't price the people out of what they built before. They call it progress, we know what it costs. A map can look expensive and still show what it lost. They call it progress, we call it what it is. A city taking breath from the ones who made it live.